Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thanks for joining me today for voting video number 401 in the incredible Mandela Effect voting video series here on the Moneybag 73 channel. All right, I got something for my younger viewers here. This is going to blow some of your minds. Other people are going to say, well, I always knew it that way, and that's how these videos go. So go ahead and thumb this video up if you recall the way that people are remembering it, which is not correct, and then go ahead and thumb up the top comment, which is a thumb down, thanks to YouTube taking down the thumb down count, so we can't see. So we have to use the top comment will be a thumb down for the video. You'll thumb that top comment up. So if it's always been the way it is, and then you'll want to thumb that top comment up. So let's move into this. I wanted to start off here by saying that on April 19th, 2020, I did the video with LinkedIn, the E popping in, which didn't exist ever for me and many other people. And then 2 days later, I did a video on Pinterest, which all of a sudden became Pinterest. An E popped in to Pinterest, and so it was Pinterest, which never was that way. So we had these within 2 days. Now we have another app. So get ready for this. Tinder has just had an E pop in as well, just like LinkedIn and just like Pinterest. So thumb this video up if you remember TINDR, like all of these people making these YouTube videos. If it's always been TINDER, please thumb up the top comment. Now there's going to be people saying, oh, well, you know, they just don't know how to spell. They're making a mistake. So they just spelled it this way because they're not sure. Now they're so interested in the app that they're not going to know how to spell it. Well, I don't believe that. I believe that this is what these people were seeing. This is what they saw when they would be on Tinder. Now, I don't know much about Tinder. I've been married 21 years, but I do know about researching this incredible phenomenon for the past 7 years. And when I see this many people that remember something, it's not because they're all making the same mistake. Well, you could say they're all making the same mistake, but there's a reason why they're making this is how they knew it. This is what they saw. So even if this is not a Mandela effect for you, if you're, in your 40s or 50s, you don't even know what Tinder is, it doesn't matter. You should be able to see from what I'm showing you here that these people all remember TINDR, which it has never ever been. If you go to Logopedia, you can see that from 2012 to 2017, this is the Tinder logo. Then they changed it in 2017, and this is what it's always been. There's always been an ER on the end of the Tinder name. So please vote. We now have another app. So we have 3 now. There's probably more. There's going to be more coming. The Mandela effect just continues to happen. That's what's so intriguing about it to me, and has been for all these years, is it isn't something that just happened. We switched from one universe to another, back in 2012 or in 2015, and now things are different here. No, this is ongoing. We're continuing to learn who we really are. Like the Incas talked about the time of meeting ourselves again. Well, here we are. We're finding out we're multidimensional beings having a physical experience. We're finding out who we are. And so I'm going to go into 2023 with the intention of just allowing what is to occur, and I know the magic is going to happen even more. The synchronicities are going to come more. I've been too resistant to the speeding up of time. Time is speeding up. I know a lot of you can sense it. You're feeling it. It's actually getting kind of scary because I don't even, the time is just flying so fast. It's mind-boggling, but I've been resisting it, and I've been working against my awakening. So I'm going to consciously, daily think about how to just let go and operate from more of a place of love than a place of fear, because the fear is contracting. Love is expanding. It's going to allow the awakening to happen. It's going to allow things to be more incredible. Now, if you're in a fearful, negative state with all this, I feel sorry for you, because it's just going to get more and more frustrating as you continue to see the changes. Now, some people don't even have the eyes to see what's happening. They don't have the eyes for the changes. I believe that those of us that have been in this for 6-7 years, we are paving the way for the people, when eventually they start waking up. Now, it seemed like we had a new wave of people recently wake up, and a lot of information is here on the internet for them, to try and deal with all this. But it's a very incredible time. I believe this is an awakening. I don't believe this is some type of government conspiracy. I don't believe that time travel's responsible for this. I don't believe it's CERN. Now, you know, with me, everything's on the table. I could be wrong. I'm just telling you, it's always been kind of an awakening thing for me. Consciousness shift, but then the consciousness shift doesn't really make sense with all the reality residue. It seems more like timelines collapsing in on one another, merging timelines. I mean, there's so many ways to look at the Mandela effect, and I don't know what the documentary that Robert Kiviat's working on. I don't know how much the documentary is going to be going into the theories. From what I'm hearing from Bob, what he really wants to do is hammer down the fact that there's actually something happening. We can prove through all the evidence, reality residue, that there's something happening. There's just too much reality residue and too many people too close to things like their iconic movie lines to just be getting them wrong in the same wrong way that we are all remembering them. It just doesn't make sense. So there's so much going on. I'm feeling, this is always come in waves for me. Like the energy with this incredible Mandela effect has just hit me in waves. And I'm feeling very inspired recently. You can probably see a lot of action on the channel. I never gave up with all of this. That's one thing. Never, ever have I given up because I know how important this is. I don't fully understand it, but every ounce of my being and every morsel of my energy and just every bit of my energy knows that this is important. It's just such an important thing, the whole awakening that we've been experiencing. And that's what it is. So go create the reality that you want. Maybe I said something to inspire you today. I hope I did. Here we have another change with another app. And this is just going to keep happening. So that's it. I'll talk to everybody soon.